Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my RV kitchen. So I thought I would kind of show you what my kitchen looks in my fifth wheel, which this is like the main thing that sold me and my husband on this RV was this kitchen, because so much counter space, so much room to, you know, cook and prep meals and everything. I really fell in love with this kitchen, so that's what sold us really on this RV. But before we get started, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. And yeah. Alright, so like I said, and if you guys can hear my air conditioner, I apologize. It's really hot outside, so I have to have the air conditioner on, which the air conditioners in RVs are pretty loud. Normally it's louder than this, but I have it closed up to where it's not like full blast loud. But normally it's louder than this, so I do apologize if you guys can hear my air conditioner. But it has to be on because it's hot. Alright, so we're going to get started over here first, I guess. So over here we've got our cabinets. So I've got one at the top of the refrigerator, and then I got one right here, and then I got one right here, and of course I've got my refrigerator. Now my cabinets are not in the best condition, you guys, but I'll kind of show you what I got going on here. So that is what's in that cabinet. We put those little lights in. Those lights did not come with the RV. We actually bought those at Home Depot. And all you do is put batteries in them, and then you can either stick them or screw them up in there. And of course we just use the sticky because we don't want to screw anything in there. But yeah, so those lights, and they're sensors, so every time you shut and close the cabinet, you know, they go off and come on. So that's basically everything that we have in the cabinets. And these cabinets go pretty far back, so they're pretty deep as far as the length and everything. They go way far back. So that's what's in that one. Let's see. And that one's just kind of a mess. We keep all of our canned food and like our cereal and bread and all that. We keep all that down there, mainly because these cabinets are not, to me, they're not made really good, so we don't want to put anything extremely heavy on the top ones. So that's why we've decided just to put all of our canned food and everything up here. Again, it goes way far back there. This little thing I originally bought this to go under our sink, but it won't fit because the sink's in the way. So this is where I put it, and this just holds our sacks from the grocery store. So that's a nifty little gadget. I picked that up at Walmart. Alright. And then in this cabinet, we just have extra like pans, and then I have my casserole dish up there, and that's usually where I'll put extra paper towels if I get way too many paper towels. And again, so this is our refrigerator. That's our little thing of water there. This is a very, very, very small freezer, as you guys can see. Not a whole lot of room in there, so we can't buy a whole lot of freezer stuff, which sucks because I'm kind of used to having a lot of TV dinners and stuff, or just anything that's, you know, easy to pop in the microwave and eat. So that part kind of sucks about being in the RV. And then here is our refrigerator, which, as you can see, we've got like a ton of milk in there. My husband has to have his milk, so we always have a lot of milk in there. And again, there's not, you know, a whole lot of room in there, but it's, you know, better than nothing, I guess. Then we've got our little crispers here. there. So it's not a whole lot of room. It's definitely different being in an RV because you do not have as much food storage space as you would in your house. So that part kind of sucks. But I'm getting used to it, slowly but surely. And then next here we've got the gas oven. So this is gas. I think this is really cool though, how this lifts up. You just flip it like that over once, and then you flip it up like that. And then there you go. And then we've got little lights here where you can turn the lights on. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's really cool. And then we've got the little tiny oven. Not a very big oven at all, but I don't usually cook a whole lot in the oven anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, you know, to have a huge oven or anything. And then of course I got all my little hand towels there. So I don't like gas, you guys. I hate gas. So using a gas stove oven scares me, so I don't use it as much. I use our crock pot and the microwave more than anything. We've got one of those griddle, or not griddles, it's like a griddle, but I forgot what it's called. I don't know, I'll have to do a video on it, but it's like a griddle. You can do anything in there that you can pretty much do on the stove. So you can cook meat, all of that stuff. So I don't use the oven, or I don't use this oven or this stove very much just because it's propane. I am terrified of propane. I don't like it. Alright, and of course there is the microwave. It is just a regular microwave. Eventually I'd like to get a convection one, but for right now this is the one we have. And we have another cabinet up here, which is where I keep baggies, and of course our paper towels and just kind of miscellaneous things. And then I decided to hang a lot of our utensils that we cook with, just because it's easier than just having them take up a whole lot of counter space. So that's where I have most of our utensils that we cook with, and measuring cups and pot holders and such on. And then there's some more there. Okay, and then we also have a cabinet down here, which is where I keep a pizza pan, and then I have some First Aid Easy Fire Spray that stops fires. Bought that at Costco, so that's pretty cool. Okay, and then we've got more cabinets here, you guys, or drawers, I guess I should say. So in this one I just keep extra hand towels. We keep our meat thermometer in here, my meat chopper. We bought these with our griddle. You can make eggs and pancakes and stuff in here if you don't want them to get all messy. You can put them in these little things and let them cook, which is cool. So that's pretty much just a miscellaneous type thing there. And this one is basically our junk. This is our junk drawer, I guess I should call it. This pretty much has anything and everything. I've got my command strips in here, my little command hooks. This is new. This is a removable mounting putty. Never used this, but I've seen other people use it and they say it's great, so I can't wait to try that out. Just kind of miscellaneous stuff in there. We've got Sharpies, more of those lights that I showed you in the cabinet. Extra strainer. I picked this up at Target. This is so cute. It's like a miniature little office kit. It's got a mini stapler, a mini tape, mini pencil sharpener. It's really, really cute, you guys. Really cool. I got safety pins and stuff in there. Extra dog bags for outside. So kind of just, you know, your miscellaneous junk drawer. And then this one is where I keep all of the silverware. So you got your knives, your spoons, your forks, butter knives, more spoons. Got a can opener, got my meat cutting scissors, my really big knife, some straws, and just kind of, you know, everything that's easy to get to. Alright, and then there's the outside. And then here we have another cabinet, which is where I keep my crock pot, and I keep my husband's little mini crock pot, and then we have extra paper plates back there, and then of course these little paper plates, and then I keep toothpicks and my cookbook for my crock pot. I keep it right there. So that's basically what I keep in that cabinet. Okay, and then on the counter over here we've got coffee creamer and sugar, and I bought this little like mat to set the coffee pot on. So we've got our Keurig coffee pot here, and then right here is my waters. I absolutely love these waters, you guys. I'm a huge fan of vitamin water and a huge fan of the sparkling ice water. If you guys have never tried these, you have to try them. I don't like drinking just plain water unless it's like extremely cold. It has to be ice cold water for me to drink regular water. But I love these flavored waters. They are so good, and these are 0 sugar, so you get 0 sugar with vitamins and antioxidants. So like in this one we got 5 calories, no fat, no sodium, no carbohydrate, no protein. You got vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B, vitamin 12. It's low calorie, caffeine free. So these waters are really good for you, I guess. And then the vitamin water, I don't think, it's more calories. So you got 100 calories. This one has sugar in it, has carbs in it. So this one is not as, I guess, healthy as the ice ones, but I still love vitamin water. So I highly recommend these waters if you have not tried them. Again, they're flavored waters. They have all kinds. The ice one, they have like kiwi strawberry, strawberry watermelon, pineapple coconut, fruit punch, black cherry, which are amazing. So highly recommend you guys check those out if you haven't already. And then this little thing here, we didn't know really what this is. I think it's for your spices, but I'm not 100% sure. So we decided to put our coffee Keurig cups right here, and then I've got the hot chocolate one down here. So that's where we keep our Keurig coffee cups and hot chocolate. I just wasn't sure exactly what that little cabinet was for, so that's what I use it for. And then of course you got your paper towels, and then I've got this that I use to clean my cups and my straws. And then we've got another cabinet up here. So this cabinet is basically plates, bowls, dipping bowls, and all of that. I bought these little shelves at Walmart. I highly recommend getting shelves for your cabinets. It's just more storage, more room. So I definitely recommend getting these. And yeah, so I really like it. Again, I could stack it up a little higher because there's a little more room in there. I won't, but it's really good. It works out for us, and I really like it. And then under these cabinets, we have these little lights that you just turn on. We have one there, we've got one there, and then we've got one on the other side that I'll show you. Okay, and then we've got this cabinet down here. This is where I keep our like skillets, dish drainer, cutting boards, pots and pans, measuring cups. That's where I keep everything down there. I need to put some lights in these cabinets because as you can see, it's extremely dark, and I'm sure you guys cannot even see in that bottom one. But yeah, so I bought more of those lights to put in these cabinets. Watch out, Coco. Okay, and then down here, so we've got the sink here. Pardon my little dirty dishes there. I bought one of these. It's a sink protector. I need to buy another one for this side. So basically, when we're done with our dishes, we put them on this side. And then to keep the sink safe, you know, I don't want it all scratched up. But yeah, so this is the sink. And we got your little, I love this little guy right here. I wanted these I wanted this kind of a faucet in the house that I lived in, but we didn't have one, but amazing. Really like that. And I've got my dish soap. I got my hand soap. I just bought this. This really helps because when you're doing dishes, you get water like all over the place. So that helps a lot as far as getting water up there. And yeah, so there's these cabinets under the sink. So this is like where I keep extra bags that I can't fit in that bag holder. This is where I keep our trash can. I keep our sink covers right here for when we travel. And basically everything else we need is under here. So I've got Swiffer wet mops. I got trash bags. I've got more Swiffer sweeping mops, more dish soap, Clorox wipes. And where we're at now, we have ants, so I'm having to buy these little ant bait things. So I've got that. Yeah, that's about it. And then for the odor, I use this right here in our sink. This is the Eliminate Gray Water Deodorizer. Rapid dissolve tablets, freshens sink and drain lines, deodorizes gray tanks and more, dissolves grease and organic sludge. So I don't usually get a whole, like, my sink don't usually smell, but when it does, I definitely like to use these. Again, you just drop one in there and it dissolves and goes into the gray water tank. I only use it in the kitchen. I've not used it in the bathroom, but our bathroom never stinks besides the black tank. So like the shower and the sink is fine in there. I never smell. But sometimes in here, you can smell, you know, it just doesn't smell good. So if you drop one of these in there, it really helps. And I think it works really good. So I get these at Walmart. It's kind of expensive. They are $9. And I believe this contains 5. Yeah, this contains 5 tablets and it's $9. So it is expensive, but I'm telling you, if you get a smell in your sink, these will work really good. So I definitely try to keep a stock of those. So that's the one I'm using now, and then I bought another one there. So that's basically everything that is under my sink. I pretty much got everything you can need. But yeah, that's where we keep our trash can. And I'm telling you, this is a small trash can. There's really not a good spot to have a trash can in here, so that's where I keep it. It holds 4-gallon trash bags, so I'm having to take the trash out every day. Every single day, but it's alright. Alright, so there's that. Oh, and we keep our little Swiffer duster there. Okay, and then over here is my dish drain. I would like to get one that just goes over your sink, but just so I can have this counter space too, but for now this is okay. So this is where I put all the clean dishes, and then I've got the little strainers that you put in the bottom to catch food and stuff, because you don't want big pieces of food going into your tank, because it could clog it up or just make it, you know, really bad. So yeah, this is where I keep my dish drain and everything. And then over here is where I keep all the dog stuff. So I've got dog food, dog treats, and that's where I keep all the dog stuff. It's easy to get to. It's kind of in the corner, out of the way. So yeah. Again, there's our utensils that's for our little griddle thing that I cannot remember what it is called, you guys. Okay, and here's another cabinet. This cabinet here is where we keep all of our cups. So everything in this white deal is just kind of cups that we don't use every day or anything. So those are the ones that I keep in there. And then these other cups, like these, are the ones we use every day. We've got our little wine glasses here. My husband bought a flask. I don't know why he doesn't use it, but whatever. But yeah, and our coffee cups are back there behind the cups. So that's where we keep our cups. And again, I got another one of those little shelf things here. So that really helps as far as storage. And is that it? Oh, and then there's another cabinet down here. Really, I'm not going to open it all the way. I just keep like extra pop. I also keep all of our like containers like this, food storage containers. That's where they are. So that's basically everything that's in there. Nothing fancy. I have a blender in there. You know, that's about it in there. And then here's all of our drinks. My husband works outside, so he has to have like a lot of drinks. So like all of these drinks right here are his. So yeah, he has to have a ton of drinks. So that's why there's so many drinks there. And I think that's it, you guys. That's about all I can show you in here. I believe I showed you everything. So again, I love this kitchen. Like I said, this is what sold us on this particular RV, was the kitchen, just because I like a lot of counter space. In my house, I didn't have a whole lot of counter space, and it bugged me. And in here, I know I don't have a whole lot of counter space in here either, but I feel like I do. So to me, it works. And I got plenty of room, and I love it. I really do. It sucks having to do the dishes, because I moved from my house that had a dishwasher into here, which doesn't have a dishwasher. I do know you can get like little countertop dishwashers, which I would like to get one day. But yeah, so I do the dishes every day, but I don't let them get, piled up. So it's not like I'm doing like dishes for, hours or anything. But yeah, I like it. Again, this was what sold us on this particular RV, and I don't regret getting this one at all. I'm just having to get used to small things like our small refrigerator and freezer. I can't have as much food as I could in the house. The cabinets, are kind of small. And then, having to do the dishes and having to learn, about like the tanks, what you can and can't put in the tanks. Obviously if you're cooking with grease or whatever, you cannot pour grease down these tanks. Or as far as I know, you're not supposed to anyway. I don't do it. I don't know if other people do it, but I do not pour grease down these tanks, because I do not want to have to go get that cleaned and fixed, which I'm sure is not cheap. So that's why, again, I use those deodorizer things for the sink, and then I use that food catcher to catch, food, so the food don't get down there. And if I am using a lot of grease, usually it'll get like a water bottle or something, or some kind of a jug, and I'll pour the grease into the jug, and then I'll just go take the jug to the trash. So that's what we do with our grease. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little RV kitchen tour. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share this video with your family and friends. And yeah. Alright, you guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Be careful wherever you're at. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.